Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vera and I am a newbie cash stuffer here on YouTube. And I know what you're thinking. Where were you last week, Vera? And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Doing this weekly is new to me. I used to do it every 2 weeks, which matches our paychecks. But now that I'm doing it weekly, last week felt really odd to me because it was partially April, partially May. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, if I wanted to skip it or stuff. And my husband said that I should stuff because every week you should get something. So what I did this week is I combined what I was going to do last week and what I'm going to do this week into one whole video. So we should have $855 to stuff in our envelopes. My husband went and got the money for me because I was actually not feeling great this past weekend and into yesterday. I hope your guys' weekend was much better. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so that's pretty cool if you like to go out and celebrate and get margaritas and whatnot. We don't usually, but Mexican food is probably our favorite food, and it's always delicious, although we didn't get any. But anyways, into the cash stuffing we go. And I did break it down, like I said, from last week to this week. So some of them I'll probably tell y'all which weeks got what, but altogether I'm just going to say the whole, if that makes sense. And I did count ahead of time, so I know how much is supposed to be in every single envelope, which is better than last week. Last week was such a mess. And my back is feeling better. My neck is feeling better as well. I don't know if y'all caught my last video. I had tweaked both my neck and my back 2 separate weeks. My back was the first week and then my neck was the following week. And it was just such a mess, but I am back better than ever. Probably not better than ever, but you know what I mean. All right, medical this week is going to get 100, and that is for 50 last week and 50 this week. I'm just going to do a 100. So medical now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 40, 60, 70, 75. So 275 in medical. And I do want to apologize if the camera shakes. My husband set this up for me on a different desk, which is why I have another background. And the desk I thought was pretty sturdy, but every time I put my elbow on it, it moves the entire thing. So I'm so sorry if the camera shakes. Car maintenance this week is getting a measly 20. And that is because my husband did take in one of our cars last week and it got just like regular maintenance and they replaced one of the like cabin filters, I believe. And it cost around $62. So instead of stuffing or taking money out, we're just gonna skip last week and give it 20 this week. Just call it even. So car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, 40, 45, 50. So 150 in car maintenance. Month ahead is getting 80. And I think it should just be a 50, 20, and a 10. So month ahead now has 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. And this binder already desperately needs a condensing. All these envelopes are getting pretty thick. I mean, that's just like 4 of them, no, 3 of them. I wasn't gonna do it until like July. I was thinking I had that much time, but now I'm thinking like that was such a silly thought because like every single week you're putting money in. No, we're gonna need to do it sooner. Back to school is getting a lot of money this week, you guys. So it's getting 60 and 75. And I honestly have no clue what I did that in, but I think I did like the largest denominations just down. So 60 plus 75, 135, is that right? think that's right. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. 60 plus 60 is 120. Plus 10 would be 170. And plus 5 would be 175. Or 130 and 135. I cannot math, you guys. My brain is so dead, apparently. I should have wrote that down. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But now Back to School has 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. And I do have that written down as correct, so I did my math correct in my head. Just not very well out loud. Isn't that the truth? That's how it was when I was in school too. I could do the math problems, but then when teachers were like, show me your work, I'd be like, can't. Celebrate is just going to get 30, so 15 from last week and then 15 again from this week. 10 and a 20. 15 plus 15. Just making sure I got that right. So Celebrate now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15. And that is right. And we do have my nephews. I have 2 nephews who have birthdays this month. So I know one of them doesn't want to have a celebration. He just wants to not act like it's his birthday, which is fine. He is, I believe he's turning 17, so he gets to choose that. The other one actually does not even live in the United States, so we'll have to send some money to him after I find out where to send that. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's not really for Celebrate. That's more for Gifts, but Gifts is getting the exact same amount. So, Gifts is getting 30, and that's a 20 and a 10. And it should have the same amount. So you guys. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Struggling. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 15, 10, 15. Oh my lotto. All right. So yeah, need to send money to my 2 nephews. One of them just moved, so I have to figure out their new address. And like I said, the other one lives out of the country, so I have to get his address as well. Travel is getting 45. So 40 and then a 5. So travel now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 125, 130. And you guys, y'all heard me talk about me wanting to go to Disneyland, but my husband and I decided that we actually should make travel plans soon to go see his parents. So we need to do that, and we got to bulk this up pretty quickly, or just pay ourselves back, because I think we're going to try to go in early July, but the plane tickets I think are going to be about $1,000 for all of us, and I think that's probably the majority of the money that we'll spend, but obviously we only have, what did I say, 130, so gotta work on that. Kitty Cats is getting 50 this week. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, that might be right. Okay, I'll use the 50. I got tricked because usually you guys know my 50 goes to Christmas, but since we're doing 2 weeks, it'd be 100 in Christmas and not 50. But anyways, Kitty Cats is going to have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 175. Perfect. 175. And like I said, all of these envelopes need to be condensed. Maybe I'll do that next week, after next week, sometime. I don't know. Boo is getting 25. And Boo, along with the next one, which is Peach, are just my children. It's what I called them before I knew what they were. And I just put that instead of their real names. Boo now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 195, 100, 15, 110, 115. That was messy, but it was correct. 115. And Boo and Peach usually get the same amount they have thus far. And I will try to give them the same amount going forward. So Peach also gets 25. So Peach has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 15, 110, 115. Much cleaner count. It is getting so gloomy again outside, you guys. I'm so sorry if the lighting is bad. It's been raining for like 2 weeks on and off. I think we had like maybe one beautiful day on Saturday, I think it was. It was so nice, and then it's just been downpouring every day for the last 2 weeks besides that day. Date night is just gonna get a 20 because out of all these envelopes, date night is probably the least important. And you guys know, we don't have anything planned. So date night has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. My husband did want to go see that movie, The Sinners. Is that what it was called? But we have not gone yet. Washer and dryer is going to get 35. So 20, 10, and 5. So washer and dryer now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115, 120. And we don't need this urgently. This is just for the next time we move, which I believe might be here in the next year or two. We're not sure yet. But we plan on leaving our washer and dryer when we move. So we'll get a new one. Always Something is going to get 45 this week. And Always Something is like a buffer, an emergency fund. You can see it as spending, really anything. For us, it does have a specific use right now. We're going to pay ourselves back once we get our fix fenced, which it's only like one part of the fence. Hopefully it's not super expensive, but we shall see. Always Something is getting $45. I don't know if I said that already. 20, 40, and 5. So we have, is that right? Has there always been a 50? My brain is so fried, you guys. I did not get great sleep last night. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Yeah, I have that as correct. See, it's a good thing I counted ahead of time because I would have been so lost. All right, you guys, look at this. That is so thick. I don't even think this is gonna clip shut. It does, it will. But that is, okay, that is so chunky. I mean, I'm gonna have to do something. Next, let's get into the holidays. All right, New Year's we're skipping, Valentine's getting skipped, Easter already came and passed. Mother's Day is getting $55 this week, you guys. 55. I had to double check because I knew I put 25 in there. 50, but I forgot I put the additional 30 because I was thinking like I actually do want to go get like my nails done, but I don't know. Everything's up in the air with me always. So Mother's Day now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 205, 10, 15, 20, 25. 225. And that is perfect. If you guys have a good Mother's Day gift, let me know because I never know what to get my mother-in-law. And my husband is literally never any help. Sorry. He's probably watching this. And I'll ask him again when he gets home today. What should we get for your mom? Father's Day is getting 60. And I have the right amount, right? 20, 40, 50, 60. But I didn't know that I did it in tens. But it all worked out. So, Father's Day now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 25, 30. 130. And that is correct. That's what I have written down. And Mother's Day is coming up soon. Today's the 6th, and it's on the 11th, I believe. Oof, that's only a couple of days away. We'll usually do a gift card, which we'll probably do again this year. Since they don't live near us, we would usually go out to eat, but it's all good. Halloween is getting skipped, but it does have 5. We'll work on that after Father's Day, or maybe after Mother's Day, I don't know. Thanksgiving is getting skipped. My husband actually does not like Thanksgiving. He doesn't like the food. And so we usually just go to either his parents or one of my family members' houses. That's it. That's all we do. But yeah, so we don't really stuff for it, or we don't need to, I should say. And then Christmas is getting the last 100. So in Christmas, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. And you guys, I told myself after somebody had commented on my last video, I was like, you know what? I'm like saving $50 every single week for Christmas is like adding up, and it's like just hitting me how much we do spend on Christmas. It's kind of ridiculous the amount that we spend, especially when you have younger kids like we do. They're not going to remember it. They love everything. Like, you don't need to go all out. And then I already spent $300 on Christmas, preemptively. So yeah, this money has already been spent. It was because a family member was getting rid of something that we were wanting to buy anyways. So I told her, hey, we'll take that. And yeah, so now I don't know what I was doing because saving money is apparently not what I was doing. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. If you made it to the end of the video, tell me what you're going to do after this video. I think I'm going to go get a snack and probably watch some YouTube videos. Thanks, you guys. Bye.